Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Vasyl Lomachenko comes out and stops Jorge Linares in the 10th round tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressed with the high level of skill from both fighters in there tonight. It's just that Vasyl Lomachenko, God-gifted, is just a cut above the rest, man. This dude, man, just impresses me each and every fight. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Not only is his fights becoming impressive, but his training sessions are becoming legendary, for crying out loud. Like, this dude be doing all kind of crazy exercises that takes skill, coordination, man, that you just wouldn't believe. You know what I mean? Vasyl Lomachenko is definitely a special type of fighter. I'm already convinced. And tonight, man, he has now also made history by becoming the fighter to conquer 3 weight divisions the fastest. No fighter in history has conquered 3 weight classes as fast as Vasyl Lomachenko has. But then again, if people look at the amount of amateur fights that he has, they may say, you know, they may look at this a little different. But anyway, but far as on a professional level, no other fighter in history has ever conquered 3 divisions this fast. I think it was Oscar De La Hoya. It took him like 22 fights. Manny Pacquiao, it took him like 40-something fights before he was able to conquer 3 divisions. So hats off to Vasyl Lomachenko, man. The dude is just progressing through these weight classes like it's nothing. He's calling out the best at each and every weight class. I give him props because in this particular fight, he comes up to 135. In his first fight there, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't BS around, and he goes right for the top fighter up at 135 pounds. That is very, very, very impressive, man. But however, with tonight's fight, man, Vasyl Lomachenko, like I said, was the smaller man in tonight's fight, but was the aggressor for primarily most of the fight. And he fought at a distance that just, man, I thought that any given time he can get a punch laid on him, man. But Jorge Linares did not do anything wrong. He's tried to stood on a lot of his punches. He threw with conviction. He threw in combinations. I wish he would have went downstairs a lot more. You know what I mean? I think the problem was that Jorge Linares just could not get the timing, could not get the rhythm of Vasyl Lomachenko down. Vasyl Lomachenko was coming in, out, side to side, angles. I mean, he was just standing right on the outside of Jorge Linares' punches. Jorge Linares missing by inches. I mean, that is the thing that has so many of Vasyl Lomachenko's opponents quit. Because, yo, you get frustrated as hell. You got this dude standing right there in front of you, and he is using his footwork to move all over the place, then comes right back in front of you, and you're swinging all these punches, and nothing ain't really landing. You know what I'm saying? And it frustrates the hell out of you. Then he's hitting you with these little shots, man, these little jabs, these little touches. And he's looking to come with power just at the right time, usually right in the middle of an exchange, man. But Vasyl Lomachenko, man, on the skill level, man, he's just a God-gifted fighter. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bob Arum stated that, man, he has never seen anything like Vasyl Lomachenko in 52 years. And I'm going to tell you, man, with all the people that has quit, how this dude is just advancing through these weight classes, fight after fight. Yo, I'm getting to the point of being convinced that I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this in my lifetime of watching fights, man. But yo, man, Vasyl Lomachenko is just he's something special, Joe. He's just something special, plain and simple, man. He took the WBA super title off Jorge Linares tonight, man. Jorge Linares had that WBA super title. On top of that, he had the WBC. He's the champion emeritus or whatever like that there. So, man, I don't know what repercussions this is going to have on that WBC, but he lost his WBA in there tonight to Vasyl Lomachenko, man, and just wow, just wow, man. But Jorge Linares, man, he like I said, he did a lot of good things, and he did a lot of the right things in it tonight. And we seen in round 6 where he knocked Vasyl Lomachenko on his ass, where Lomachenko got a little too cocky, got a little too overconfident, and he was kind of wailing on Jorge Linares. Don't get me wrong, he was getting a lot of good shots in at that point in the fight. But he just walked in through the front door. Hands was a little lower than normal. And bow, took a straight right hand straight on the button, man. That southpaw style, they say that the #1 killer of a southpaw style is a big right hand. Well, that big right hand came straight down the pike, landed right on the button of Vasyl Lomachenko. And Vasyl Lomachenko bounced right back up. I thought he took the next round off in round 7. And then right by round 8, man, he was back in control of the fight, man. Fighting at his pace, man. It's just, goddamn. It's just like I state, man, I can't get over the fact of watching a fighter who fights at the distance that Lomachenko does and makes it so hard to hit. The last fight I seen fight like that, truth be told, was Floyd. You know what I mean? Floyd used to stand right there in front of a lot of opponents, and it was so hard for them to hit him. That is a skill that Vasyl Lomachenko just has, and he uses it to not only beat his opponents physically, but to use it to beat them mentally because they become frustrated. Well, tonight's shot that ended Jorge Linares, a fighter who I got tremendous respect for, but the punch tonight that ended him was a left hook to the liver. Clearly, Jorge Linares did not see that punch coming, man. That was one of them punches that if you don't see coming and you ain't braced for it, you done, man. And Jorge Linares was in the middle of also punching, and that left hook from Vasyl Lomachenko snuck right up under the guard and landed right up on the button, man. And Jorge Linares just could not respond or recover from that vicious left hook, and that ended the fight, man. It was a beautiful fight, though, man. I really enjoyed every second of it. When Vasyl Lomachenko went down in that 6th round, man, yo, I was like, yo, y'all seen Oscar De La Hoya jump out his seat like, oh, you know what I mean? That whole place for a second went, whoa, we ain't seen this happen since when? They said, what, 2007 was been the last time this dude's been knocked down. So that's something you don't see every day, man. But still, man, hats off to Jorge Linares, man. He's going to be just fine. I love to see him. He's getting up there in age, man, and he's been through a lot of tough fights. He's getting cut, fight in and fight out. They say this is the 9th straight fight that Jorge Linares has been cut in, man. I still want to see him continue. I still think he does wonderful things at 135. If he decides to go up to 140, man, I don't think the weight cut is pretty much bothering him much, but if he decides to go up to 140, I still think he'll be a major contender there. The question will be, can he punch at that weight class? Truth be told, I think if Jorge Linares continues to go on, he should stay at 35. Mikey Garcia still is there. There's other fighters who will be coming up to 35 very soon that maybe Jorge Linares want to mix it up. Maybe he can get the Flanagan fight. Who knows, man? There's other, maybe him, Robert Easter Jr. and Mikey Garcia is supposed to be having a fight. Maybe he gets the loser of that, you know what I mean? So there's options there for Jorge Linares, and I do want to see him stick around. The dude has been champion so long. Let's not forget he's a 3-division weight champion himself. He's been champion so long, you know what I'm saying? And he's been fighting good fights so long that I hate to see him go. But as for Vasyl Lomachenko, man, continue to dominate. It's going to be interesting. He'll probably look to get the winner of the Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. fight, man. I love to see Vasyl Lomachenko get it in with Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia got to be shaking in his boots tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because like I've stated in the past, Mikey Garcia does not do slick fighters. What he's seen in there tonight, another validation of the slickness of Lomachenko, is going to have him like, I don't know, man. Maybe I should, you know, pump my brakes. You know what I mean? I give Mikey Garcia the slight edge over Robert Easter Jr. due to the fact that he is not nearly elusive and he just stands in place. But we'll see, man. So to the next video, Main Man, don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man. You know, I was a late comer to Vasyl Lomachenko, man, but now that I'm seeing this dude and the impressive skill set that this guy has, I feel bad for ever questioning this guy, man. This dude is just sharp. And everybody gets knocked down. It happens. So to the next video. Peace out.